for some reason stopped.
In the Philippines, the word lechon seems to stand for anything that's roasted rotisserie style, with the most popular example being their famous pork lechon.
This is
Lechon.
insane.
This is the definition of celebratory food in the Philippines. Folks in the countryside roast it on bamboo, turning it by hand.
Do they keep it moving this whole time?
Yes, for the whole 4 or 5 hours. They take turns also.
That's like a good upper body workout.
Or you can order from a place like Rico's Lechon in Cebu City, where they use steel rods and rotate each pig mechanically.
Is that a sauce, Mom?
Yeah. It's not just pork though. Here in Davao City, they love their chicken manok. Machine turned until the meat is crispy on the outside, but inside it's bursting with juiciness.
Wow, that chicken is so fragrant, so flavorful.
Today we're blowing right past boring old pork and chicken and straight to crocodile lechon here at Davao Crocodile Park.
Not only is it a conservatory and they're trying to help preserve and replenish the crocodile population, they're also growing crocodiles for consumption.
But if some crocodiles are endangered, why is it okay to eat them? I'm meeting up with crocodile marketing expert Brent to learn more. What's a crocodile's least favorite sound?
I think the word that we normally say, the ooh, ooh.
They don't like that?
They don't like that.
Then can you stop doing that, please?
Yeah.
'Cause they're like right there.
Alright, very good.
And this is a conservatory.
Rescue center, actually.
Also, you can eat some of them.
Yeah, not all of them. We have to make sure that we get the not endangered type of crocodile.
For eating.
Yeah.
So you have a ton of different species of crocodile here. You have 2 different species of crocodile here, but the ones we're eating, they're not the ones that are here, right?
Yes.
Today we're having a full-on crocodile feast, including the incredibly unique crocodile crispy pata.
What part of the chicken is this exactly? I haven't seen it.
But first, we're going to prepare our
I am the Daquan of Need for Speed. I hit those. I kept Need for Speed, I hit every single wall.
They need to secure it onto the steel rod, which is much harder to do with a crocodile.
It's basically like a giant chicken breast. It's not going to hold on. And so they have to take kind of the spine, tie it inside. We're going to put in all these seasonings, and then they'll put it back together and tie it again.
Exactly.
Just like pork lechon, this pork is stuffed with a ton of seasoning.
Have you seasoned the inside of the tail too?
Yeah.
Lemongrass, celery.
And then the onions, onion leaves.
Lots of chilies here. Is this going to be spicy? You put it on and I'll like push it in there. There's some CPO here. Do we need to season this arm at all? Literally, like my suitcase coming here with a flu. It wasn't even this packed.
After being stuffed with seasonings, they added soy sauce, so it all the way. Shut and let it sit in a refrigerator overnight.
It is the next day. We are here with a freshly marinated crocodile. You know, when you sew it up, it really becomes a bit more slender.
And now we're gonna have a roasting process that's gonna take 3 hours.
Oh, it is like 1,000 degrees here. In Fahrenheit, in Celsius, it's like 7. You roll it continuously for 3 hours. So this has to be done manually.
Yes, yes.
You're doing this for the next 3 hours? Oh man, I feel bad. Can we pay him overtime or something? Like time and a half?
I think so, we can do that.
I'm just a little concerned. I just want to use my influence.
Alright.
That's a tough job.
It's a protein-rich meat without too much fat. It's a good meat.
How many people do you think this will feed?
More than 50 people.
This is going to keep rotisserizing for 3 hours. And thank you, my man. Thank you.
While the crocodile is roasting, I'm meeting up with Jane, who's going to show me 3 crocodile dishes offered at their restaurant, Riverwalk, home of crocodile sisig. Jane,
Yes?
what an astounding ensemble of food entrees.
Yeah.
Our 3 croc entrees include crocodile spicy, crocodile steak, and crispy pata. We're going to steak is deep fried, set on a hot plate, and covered in gravy. Nice.
What I like is there's some beef please on there. It's crocodile. It's kind of dressed up like a cow. It's the best of both worlds.
Crocodile spicy starts with garlic, onion, then the crocodile meat. Their onslaught of seasoning has no shortage of chili powder or hot sauce. Once it turns a sufficient shade of hell, it's ready to eat.
The crocodile is so spicy that the camera guy had to run out the door while it was being cooked. The air around it became spicy. She's gonna just
Let's try this out. I'm gonna fork it up.
It is spicy.
It's a bit spicy, but I welcome it. It's a welcoming spice. Crocodile meat, it's a tough one because it doesn't have much fat at all. It can become a little bit tough.
Next up, crispy pata. It's legendary in the Philippines. Pork hock fried until crispy and irresistible. Today, we're doing it with a crock hock, deep fried for about 5 minutes.
Here from the rear hop, okay, and it's been frying for a good amount of time. Did you see that? Can I bring this home? So I'm gonna tear off some of this meat right here. That was nice, steaming, hot, crispy. I'm gonna throw it into some of that sauce there. Let's try some of this crocodile hot dog. It's my favorite.
Nutrition facts. Crocodile is low in calorie, so it's a good meat.
So you can eat a ton of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can see just tremendously crunchy on the outside, but the arms actually have a good amount of kind of sinewy fat in there that make it a bit softer. Reptiles and birds are closely related in a lot of ways. It's like the arms of the crocodile are a little bit like dark meat. Is that possible? Is this an evolutionary discovery? Completely unique. I never would have imagined this was a real thing. You absolutely murdered it. Well, you know what I mean. Nailed it. You nailed it. They also murdered this crocodile.
Finally, after our long wait, it's time to check in on our crocodile lechon.
The whole crocodile is beautifully roasted. It's ready to come off. What is the best part of the crocodile?
The most recommended part is maybe closest because we can get from the spices inside.
So from here, we're just gonna pull it off, right?
Yes.
So right now we're transferring the big old croc. Yeah, buddy.
So we're gonna cut the strings.
Before jumping in, they cut off some of the strings and pull out the steel rod.
That is a clean removal. We're digging in right away. We're taking off the hind quarter.
To eat the paw, the crocodile paw.
Oh, we're gonna eat the paw.
So-
Why not start with the paw? I think it's good luck.
Yeah,
Dude, this is so gnarly. Crocodile arm. The back, well, leg. The back leg.
You can tear it off.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tear off the hand. So I can just gnaw on the skin.
The skin can be used for making wallets, belts, and so on. But the skin that remains can be eaten and shared with friends.
Peel the skin off just like that. Now listen, I would feel so selfish to eat this alone. I got a piece for you. Yeah, that's right. I'm ripping off a piece of skin here with the hand. Let's just shove it into the chest. I did not expect that. I didn't know. Crispy, now we're gonna dig into the most delicious part.
Yeah, the belly part.
It's somewhere between chicken and fish. Chicken texture, a little bit of fish flavor. Bit fun. It's a little tough, but not bad. What do you think? Anything else about it? I mean, it's a whole freaking crocodile. You guys hungry? I'm honored that they
This crop is a unique experience just for us. So the least we can share with our visitors their thoughts too.
Trying crocodile lechon for the first time. Why don't you just get one of those little toothpicks? And I didn't cook this one, so you can't sue me or anything if you don't like it. We have a close-up camera on your face right now. Every emotion you feel will be revealed to people watching. What do you think?
It's good actually. I think it's just with the presence of the head of the crocodile. But I like the taste.
Okay, big moment. And you can tell us your honest feelings.
The meat is quite firm. Yeah, it's very delicious.
Yeah.
Especially with the sauce.
Wow, what a moment. First time having crocodile lechon.
It tastes no, lizard.
Lizard, it tastes like a lizard. How many lizards have you eaten?
A lot in our farm in the mountain. No, monitor lizard.
I've never had that yet.
This is my first time to taste crocodile.
What is the taste?
It's good,
Just like the giant monitor lizards you eat back home.
Yes, just like that.
That's something we can all relate to, I think.
Yes,
So.
yes.
Here at Davao Crocodile Park, I've tried crocodile ice cream and now crocodile lechon. If you want me to try crocodile eggs in a future video, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. This video was made possible by One Trip Vietnam.
That's right. Tax free is free. Free. Wow, this thing is at least almost 4 meters long.
So far, my foodie mission into Guangzhou, China has been a huge success.
Here's some stomach. Do you want to try some stomach with me?
I've gotten a real behind-the-scenes look at how some local restaurants operate.
Where's the goose?
Oh, that's right. Literally dripping, and I've tried a ton of new and delicious food.
I guess we're searing the outside of the egg.
Today is my final day in China, and I've saved the best for last.
This looks absolutely stunning.
I'll be feasting on some of the most exotic, tasty treats this place has to offer.
So this is a giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander.
Even some that might try to bite back.
Oh, it's like it doesn't want to be held.
But first, I need to figure out what's on tonight's menu.
Let's go. Now, I know that this looks like an aquarium, and honestly, it's bigger than most local zoos aquariums. Certainly, it's bigger than the one I went to when I was a kid. But what's really great about this aquarium is you get to eat all the animals. Let's check them out. So there is tons of stuff in here, and I don't know how they sort them all. There's some pictures here, so obviously, you know, that's what that is. Here's a goldfish. Hey, everything's on the menu. Everything. Now this goldfish is hiding behind this other fish. Very smooth. I'm tempted to eat the goldfish. Would you guys watch my show if I eat the goldfish? They have so many things here. This is crazy. Let's go around the side here. We have our classic shrimpies. Not too lively. I think they're dead. And then here, it's starting to get a little bit more serious. We got some big little crabs here. I'm gonna make a separate channel that's just called Sonny Reaches Into Aquarium Tanks that he probably shouldn't be. Like when I was in Phnom Penh. Or like in Vietnam when I tried to grab the shrimp. It's easy to hurt my hand. That's why I said that. The claws are bound over the eyes, as you can see. They have not blindfolded any of these crabs. Hey, buddy. What's up? I don't want to break your leg off. Oh! Look at that. This thing's like a kilogram at least. This guy is big.
Really wrecked this
And he is
ride.
not a
This is
fan.
worth it.
Big crab, but I don't think we're eating crab today. Let's keep looking. Dude, I think these are the spiny lobsters. I've never seen these before. Wow, look at this thing. It's got 8 legs. It's like a spider. And then it's got these 2 tiny arms that are probably used for feeding itself. Dude, I'm not afraid of your horns. Oh, those are pretty sharp. They're probably stressed out enough being in the aquarium. I just want to hold it for a little bit, okay? Is that so bad? If there was a kitten here, would you blame me for wanting to hold a kitten? They call it spiny for a reason. Oh my God, look at this thing. Whoa. Possible thumbnail. It's got these freaking horns above its eyeballs. It's got these giant spiky antenna things. I don't know all the science words for it, but absolutely beautiful. But not quite what I'm looking for. We're looking for stuff that's going to induce stamina. Usually something that's kind of exotic, odd, unusual, or phallic shaped, if you know what I mean. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my God. Okay, come here. Come here. This looks insane. Look at this thing. Can you see it? Holy sh... So this is a giant salamander. the Chinese giant salamander. It's going away from me. Very smart. Let's go on that side. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. It's huge. Shoot this. Wow. A giant salamander is just strange enough that has to be a stamina-inducing food. But I'm going to check. I'm trying to see if this is actually something we can eat. And it turns out... okay. It turns out it's critically endangered. We shouldn't eat the critically endangered animals, in my opinion. It's one of my life rules. You know, there's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And the first rule is to be a good listener. And the second rule is to not eat endangered animals, because it's hard to make friends that way. No one likes that. Hey, buddy. Guess who's not eating you? Me. I'm not going to eat you. Hopefully this is just for display. I'm not sure. Well, let's see what other weird stuff we can find that, isn't endangered.
When I say I'm gonna buy the Nissan
I found something very
Type
special
R.
here, and it was the soft-shell turtle. Now again, I've already learned that in China, if you want to eat something that seems a little unusual, you need to look it up on Wikipedia first, okay? Chinese soft-shell turtle. Okay, threatened, vulnerable species. High risk of endangerment in the wild. Should I eat a threatened animal? God, this is a tough one. No, it's not. There's no way I'm going to eat a threatened animal or an endangered animal or a critically endangered animal. I like animals that are more like, we got enough of these things, so go ahead and eat them. Anywhere in that range is fine. So soft-shell turtle, you are safe today. I'm sure there has to be plenty of kind of unusual stuff here that I can eat where I'm not endangering a species, okay? And it's not just about me eating the one thing. I don't want to set a precedent. People look up to me on this show. I don't want to say, hey, everyone, look how yummy this soft-shell turtle is. And then they go eat it, and then there's less and less. We can't do that. No endangered animals, and no soft-shell turtle. Let's keep looking.
Marina, did you hear my app just got massive funding? It's a calculator, but for your cat.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is now a good time to go through your tax return line by line together?
Bro, oh my god. What the? Look at this thing. When you look in this area, okay, that's how you know we're on the right track. It's not endangered, and it's not trying to bite me or scratch me. Yeah, we're gonna eat this for sure. So this is called a gooey duck. They look freaking insane. I've never seen anything like this. I want to make a quick note about how I choose the foods that I eat. Okay, I kind of rule system. Rule 1 is it has to be something people actually eat in that country. 2, it must not be an endangered animal. And 3, it must not be a cucumber. And right now, I'm about to make a slight exception to that rule. God. A sea cucumber. Yay!
Oh, I feel stupid.
Feels so nasty. You know that this is going to be a good stamina food because if you look at the shape, it's going to be a good night. You know what I mean? We've got gooey duck. We've got the sea cucumber. We need one more thing. We need a trifecta. All right, the restaurant owner has alerted me that there's actually a surprise out back. It's something else that's long. I don't know what it is, though. Anytime they tell you, hey, you got to go out back, you should be very excited or very afraid. I'm a little bit of both. Okay. We're behind the restaurant in this little room here. Ni hao. Oh. This is the snake room. Honestly, this restaurant has freaking everything. And, okay. Hi. That is the biggest snake I've ever seen. Oh my god. Bro, get control. Oh, it's like it doesn't want to be held. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, no. Yeah. What is happening? This is a big ass snake, guys. Today, we're getting really serious about stamina. Now, probably, if I have stamina issues, I should have just talked to my doctor. And what I've done is said, oh, bro, come on, just chill, bro. I'll hold you loose. I don't want to. Why'd you Why don't you do that? But instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some gooey duck, okay? We're gonna get some sea cucumber for vegetables, and we're gonna eat a snake. Are we eating this snake? This snake? Oh my God. Okay, let's put this guy away. Yeah, good. Okay, and the last thing is I'm just gonna release my hand like that. I was not expecting that. It's gonna weigh it up. Let's check it out. 3.4 kilograms. So that's like 7-8 pounds. This thing is massive. I need to bring this? Oh. Oh God. What have I got myself into? What is going on? We've got our food selected and now we're going to the kitchen. Hi there. Do you think I should, can you help me name this? Oh, you don't like? Not a fan? No, they don't like the snake. Let's go bring the snake to the chef. Hey, Master Chef, your ingredient is green snake. Wow, this thing is at least almost 4 meters long. Well, I've never seen a gooey duck, and I've never seen one prepared. So we're gonna see how he does it now. It's kind of fascinating. It feels, it looks like kind of like a giant scallop almost, like a giant scallop. So at first he just rips the shell off. It's so interesting because it's in the shell, but still like 50% of his body is exposed. Hey, wow, dang. This is the weirdest looking creature I've ever seen. Yeah, all of its little organs are in there. That's good. Very oceany, very briny. So he's stripping out the internal organs, keeping that here, and he's blanching the main muscle in this hot water. Interesting. It's almost like a tomato. You blanch it, and the skin comes right off. Okay, this is like the force. And I don't want that. We got the skin off, and now we need to clean it off. And then he splits it up the center, and it kind of flattens out the entire body. The organs are going to be stir-fried, and then the body here is going to be served like sashimi style, which is just straight up raw. This is a legit production. We have an ice swan here. Our gooey duck has come a long way, and now it's time to do the final sashimi preparation. He's going kind of diagonally, really thin as he slices it. And then he's putting it on our tray there. Really amazing. I want to try some of this sashimi. I like enough wasabi, so I feel like the back of my skull is going to melt off. Beautifully cut, thinly sliced pieces of gooey duck. I'm going to grab this one right here. I'm going to try without any sauce. I just want to see like the real taste, the real essence of it. So here we go. Gooey duck, super fresh. It does not get any fresher than this. That's really good. I expected it to be more like octopus, like a little chewy. It has a little bit of a briny flavor to it, very fresh, and really it's almost a crunchy texture to it. It's so interesting. I'm gonna dump a little bit in the soy sauce now. And that is the perfect amount of wasabi that's in there. That is some strong wasabi, bro. It just has a really interesting kind of crunchiness to it that you wouldn't expect from a meat. Maybe try it with a little less wasabi than meat. After the gooey duck, I watched in awe as the skilled chef dispatched and prepared 3 vastly different entrees. After the snake was cleaned and skinned, the chef blanched it in a mix of hot spices, giving it an orange color. From there, it's topped with salt, pepper, and fried crunchy minced garlic, and deep fried until it turns a beautiful golden brown. This is by far the most bougie, not just Chinese experience, just experience probably I've had in my life. I've got my champagne, our snake, and what you see before me here, we have our sea cucumber. Since the sea cucumber is essentially flavorless, it's dressed up in a bed of thick gravy made from chicken and fish stock, with some barley, sliced vegetables, and kidney beans. I don't like cucumber, but this is the sea version, and so maybe it's better. Oh God, it's about what you would think it would be like. It's all jiggly. I'm gonna slice it in half. It slices like butter, very smooth. There we go. It's a little bit slimy, and so what we're gonna do is just stab it. Doop. Okay, for a sea cucumber, they dressed it up just about as beautifully as you can. I don't think you can do much more to a sea cucumber than they've done right here, but I want the full sea cucumber experience, okay? We're gonna chop that up like that. This one should be called gooey duck. This one is gooey. This one is jiggly. It's gelatinous. It's, oh my gosh. Sea cucumber, for the first time in my life, Here we go. Oh, you're almost there. Oh, go.
I accidentally sold it.
That was an experience. It's good. It's good. Couple notes on the sea cucumber. It is like eating this most slippery piece of fat that you could find. It's so gelatinous. With each bite, it's squirting out from your teeth and jutting around your mouth like a ping pong ball, like a pinball balls. The flavor is actually really good. I assume that it kind of takes on the flavor of whatever they cook it with. This sauce that they have here, the vegetables, that's outstanding. Tastes really good, and it takes on that flavor. That is not the issue. It is like a hard jello. One more bite. I think I could get used to it eventually. I don't think that's going to happen tonight, though. I'm glad I did it, mainly for the stamina. Next! We have a snake! Now, it seems like only a few minutes ago in this video, I was holding this snake in my arms, and now, here it is on a plate. And honestly, this looks like Kentucky Fried Snake. It has been fried, it's seasoned beautifully, beautiful presentation. It looks awesome. I'm gonna grab this fat piece here. I'm gonna use my hands for this one, okay? I've never had the snake fried like this. And since it's fried, it's gonna be a little bit more firm. It's a little bit hard to get off of there. Cheers. That's really good. You don't play around. You gotta sink your teeth right into it. This is ridiculous. I'll tell you this. It's the best snake I've ever had. I haven't had a whole lot of snakes. I would happily eat this of my own volition off camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's a serious compliment. This is good stuff. Very savory, a strong garlic smell, a little bit of chili flavor. I'm guessing if you gave this to most people, they wouldn't be able to distinguish it from chicken at all. If you gave them this, they would probably wonder what part of the chicken this was. If you're gonna get snake, do it right. Get a huge snake because
this is
then
a
you
nice,
can really
beautiful
bite
car.
into it and really savor the meat and the flavor. This is blowing my mind. As for the stamina, as for the reason that we're here today, we're eating all these foods, it's very important. I think I've reached the pinnacle of stamina-inducing foods in Asia, although it's going to take some time, okay, to work, and I will report back to you guys about the effects of the stamina and how it all worked out. You know what I'm saying? You know? You actually know what I'm saying? I'll update you. I'll let you know. In a blog post. Here, this is seahorse. How do I? Oh, whoa, seahorse. People ask me all the time, Sonny, how do you review all those foods and still maintain a great body and jawline? As a professional food reviewer, sometimes I'm reviewing hundreds of foods a day. But even more crucial than reviewing food is maintaining my status as a sex symbol. To keep up with my huge caloric intake, I have to work out like The Rock. Like 2 rocks, actually. But all these workouts can take their toll. Oh, dude, my back. That's why today I'm taking a traditional approach to dealing with my back pain. Traditional Chinese medicine has been practiced for thousands of years. Let's see if it will work for me. Right now, we're headed into the very local countryside Chinese hospital. Oh, okay, here's the waiting room. Hello. Can I see a doctor? It's probably the most awkward thing I've ever done. There's a lot of people here with varying injuries and ailments. A lot of foot injuries today, or maybe Tuesday's foot injury day. Maybe there's a discount. I'm not exactly sure how this works because I didn't draw a number. There's no number system. I did. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. Is this? No. Okay. That's cool. This? Oh, you're welcome. Hey, look at me, little doctor's assistant over here. Oh, jeez. Did you see that? I've never seen that. I've seen that at bars. I've seen that at a cocktail bar. She just lit that on fire and put it in that guy's home. That is badass. Sure, no problem. Turns out that the doctor here speaks a bit of English. That's good, okay? The most important thing is communication. I don't want to come in here for back pain and then they amputate my foot. Jesus. That looks pretty intense. I've got lower back pain, so I don't think they're going to suggest that for me.
I can talk to you, but my English is not good.
It sounds good.
It's not good.
Okay, but my problem is simple, okay? I was slamming out some deadlifts. I was going 3 plates on each side. No big deal. It wasn't a PR. But I have some back pain here. Lower back pain.
If you feel lumps in the leg?
No, not really.
Just the lady here.
Yeah.
I want you to go to the treatment room.
What am I doing in there?
I will do the treatment for you.
Treatment?
Yes, it's the fire cupping.
Fire cupping. Okay.
You have lots of the
muscle?
No. We have a lot of patients like this.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't need to worry.
Okay, not worried. It's okay. Thank you. Fire cupping. It's not even just called cupping. It's called fire cupping. Good. This is what it takes to stay healthy, okay? To keep doing the best ever food review show. If this is what it takes, then I'll do it. Room 2. That's me. Okay, here's the hospital room. Hi.
So loose the belt.
Loose the belt.
Loose the belt and face down.
Face down.
Yes.
And then.
And then loose the belt and then take down the trousers here.
Take down my pants a little bit.
Like this.
Okay.
Face down.
And face down. Okay. Lie down. Okay. Sure. Okay, is this good?
How much ass do you want?
A little bit. I think maybe just because yeah, I told her I had back pain, but she wanted to see my ass. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, it feels so weird. It feels so weird. It feels like an octopus.
10 minutes, like this.
10 minutes?
You need to be pressed.
I have a feeling that they don't clean or sterilize these in between people. I don't see any cleaner. Let me tell you, she put all these cups on my back/ass in about 10 seconds. This lady has done this many times. I'm a little freaked out because I've heard some horror stories with cupping, like this picture. But you know what? If Michael Phelps does it, and he's a world-class swimmer, then as a world-class food reviewer, I think I can do it too. It's a feeling of getting about 10 hickeys at once. Oh, hi there. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Oh, are you leaving? Is that how you treat them, man? You just decup them and leave? Chinese medicine remains a mystery. We did the cupping. Back feels good. I don't know if it just feels good because there's no longer 10 jars sucking on my back, but it feels good. Now that I've gotten my physical treatment, it's time to get a prescription for a magic potion that's going to cure my back ailments for good. Okay, I don't think they would call it a magic potion, but some kind of concoction. It looks like there's a lot of people waiting for treatment. This is going to take forever. We're in an actual hospital now where they practice Western medicine, traditional Eastern Chinese medicine. went to a Western doctor. The thing is, I'm trying to stick it to Big Pharma here, you know? Big Pharma. People go in for a little bit of back pain. They get you hooked on opiates, and then 5 months later, you're in the alleys of LA trying to buy more Valium from a junkie. Valium? We're going to stick it to Big Pharma by showing them there's other ways. So we're going to find the traditional Chinese medicine doctor now, I hope. You know. Is your leg? No. What time is it most painful? When I wake up. Are you more afraid of heat or more afraid of cold? More afraid. Yeah. Which do you dislike more? I dislike heat more. The traditional doctor didn't exactly want us to shoot in there. I get it. Secrets of the of China. He doesn't want to give away all the secrets. Okay, I get it. But we did get one thing. Prescription. Oh, is it me? This is an awkward place to shoot. I'll admit that. We're at the pharmacy. Let's go. Oh, wow, look at this place. They have tons of wooden boxes full of cool stuff. Ni hao. I've got a prescription here for some, maybe this. Is this in the prescription, I hope? These giant mushrooms, tree mushrooms? Here, there. I got this prescription. I have some back issues, and I was hoping I could drink some awesome tea. That makes me feel like The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
I don't speak English.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, you're great. You're great. Come back. You have everything?
And no have.
No have.
This
okay.
no have. But this
okay. That's good. Here, this is seahorse. How do I? Whoa. Seahorse. Is this on here? No. Seahorse is not in the recipe, but honestly, I don't think it will hurt. She's basically giving me a bunch of ingredients. She's missing one thing, but what I think is, what if we just replace whatever that is with this? So she's going in these drawers, and she's getting some different ingredients. Oh, and now she's got something she has to hit really hard. She's gonna dump that out. There's no way this isn't gonna work. Wow.
Chinese medicine.
Chinese medicine?
Yeah.
Wow, very fragrant, and I would say maybe earthy. It smells a little like dirt. A lot of wood in here. I didn't know wood would be so good for my back. Can I eat these?
This?
Eat?
No, I think you have water for tea.
Like a tea. Wow, so we got all of these goodies, lots of trees, and a little couple of seahorses in there too, and this is what's gonna make my back feel 100%. Okay, so here we have all of our beautiful wood. Piece of wood. Here's some little pieces of wood. I think this is just like a piece of wood. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a piece of wood. So basically what we're doing is spicing up the recipe a little bit. You know, you go to the doctor, they say, take 2 Vicodin. You know you're taking 3. And you know you're following that with 6 beers, you know? It's the same kind of thing. We have our prescription here, but we're going to throw
Listen, buddy, we don't have time for these shenanigans.
I know she said do it after the morning and just do it again. So what if we do it all now? I bet
Shenanigans.
And now it's time for these little guys. Okay, we're gonna wait for that to simmer a bit, and while we do, please enjoy a quick spot from our sponsors, Chinese Choco Pie. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. So right here we have our tea. It has been simmering away. We're going to put in some scoops of the rock. It's a nice orangey brown color. We got our tea right here. Going to give it a try. That did something. That is going to give me a fever dream. It is insanely bitter, but it's like a deep bitterness that you feel in your skeleton. I don't think medicine's supposed to taste good in any country. I wish they had like a Flintstones vitamin version of this, because I would just take that instead. This is pretty intense. What we're missing here. So honestly, what I learned today, people don't eat the seahorse, and after smelling it and feeling its gooey skin, I understand why. It's more of it adds to the soup. Now I feel great, revitalized. We're gonna go hit the weight room again and see if this is really taking effect. is all the black chicken. Wait, what episode is this? You can see I feel 1,000 years of traditional Chinese medicine coursing through my veins. I feel good. The power of 4 different types of wood. The power of sea moss. Here we go. Hey guys, if you like this episode, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Peace.
Now, I'm not going to start rumors, but there's this rumor going around that abalone season is going to be closed until 2030. It's September now, which is the last month to get abalone in the calendar year, and it might be my last opportunity to get out there until 2030. Now, I'm not one to start rumors, but there's this rumor going around that abalone season is going to be closed until 2030. It's September now, which is the last month to get abalone in the calendar year, and might be my last opportunity to get out there until 2030. Now, the reason why, in case you're interested, is because there's just this huge growth in the population of sea urchins, and sea urchins eat kelp. Abalone's diet is kelp. But there's so many sea urchins, they multiply so fast, they're eating all the kelp, there's no food left for the abalone. And there's a decrease in the sea star numbers, which are the main predators of sea urchins. So with the decrease in predators, the sea urchins numbers are just blowing up and causing the abalone numbers to This is the catch for the day. Daniel and I both limited out on abalone. There's no limit and no size limit to sea urchins. Check these things out. They don't even fit in the palm of my hand. The goal was to come out here and get these urchins, aka booty, and show you how you can eat them. So if you go to a market, they've got this little tool. You just shove it in here, and you squeeze it, and it'll open the shell in half. And there's 5 strips of edible portion in this sea urchin. If you don't have that tool, I'll show you another way. So this is its mouth right here. So I'm going to cut around the mouth. It's full of seawater. You got to be careful when you're holding this because these spikes are sharp. So just cut around the mouth here. All that water will come out. And that little portion, that little circle that I just cut, this is what it is. This is its teeth. That's a sea urchin's teeth. If you wanted to, you could clean this up and preserve it and save it, put it on your mantle or something. But anyway, now this is what we've got here. Now, like I said, if you were in the market, some lady or something would just jab something in there, squeeze it, pop this shell in half. But since we don't have that luxury, I'm just going to stick my finger in here, and with my fingernail, I can feel around, and I can feel where the gonads are. That's what we're going to be eating. And I just, with my fingernail, scrape it off. So there's 5 sections of gonads, and there's also 5 sections of guts or something. I don't know exactly what it is. So you don't eat those, you just eat the gonads. And once you scrape them off with your finger, you can just shake them out. And sometimes you'll get a sea urchin that doesn't have any, or they won't be looking so good. I don't know about this one. This one doesn't seem to be looking so good so far. Well, 0 for 1. This one's empty. Well, I've had a lot better luck with these red ones. They come in 2 different colors. Not exactly sure why. Anyway, let's try again on this one.
Let's see what comes out of this one. Well, that right there is what you're supposed to eat. Sometimes they're bright orange though, and this one is not. Now I'm not even going to rinse it or anything. I'm just going to try to taste this one. I don't know. I have a feeling this one's not good. I might have to open another one. Tastes bitter. That one's not good either. Man, let's try number 3. Alright, this one feels better. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, that looks so gross.
That's the good stuff right there. Look how the, whatever, I don't even know what you call this stuff, but it popped and it's oozing this.
That's their gonads. I don't know why that's the gonads, dude.
It's their gonads for sure. So you just eat it.
Pop the gonads and you want to eat it?
That's a lot better than that last one, that's for sure. It's pretty good. Wanna try?
Yeah, I'm here to try it. Oh man, that looks pretty gross.
Well, I'm not gonna feed it to you.
I know, man. Oh, it smells really fishy.
I brought some soy sauce too, so try without soy sauce
first,
and then with. All right, give it a try.
Cheers, man.
All right, cheers.
Ah. Interesting. Wow.
Not that bad, right? It's hella creamy.
Very creamy. Tastes very much like ocean.
Let's rinse it off with some fresh water. The ocean, that's just all that salt water. Doesn't taste bad though, right?
Not bad. Originally, when it first hit my mouth, it had a bitter taste.
Oh yeah.
A little bit, and then it went away.
Now the ocean water should be rinsed off by now, so see if it tastes different.
Oh wow, it tastes very different. No ocean at all. Almost like it doesn't even have a taste in a way.
Yeah, but it's really rich. You can tell it's like very rich, very creamy.
Yeah.
I would recommend it. Look how once you pop one of those things, this white starts to ooze out. One more taste test, a little bit of soy sauce. Just a little bit. A little dab.
Wow. Like, it's weird. Every time I've had that, I feel like it gets better and better.
Yeah, me too.
For some reason. It's like definitely an acquired taste, I would say. But
did you acquire it?
3 tries, maybe. It looks so gross though, dude, when it comes out.
Yeah, it's like taking crap or something. This one's nice and healthy. Some nice uni right there.
Some nice healthy gonads.
Want another one?
Sure. Doesn't look very good. Doesn't look very appealing, right? But I don't know.
People love this stuff though.
Yeah.
You can tell the different color. The one that I just opened that was really bitter and that spat out, completely different color than this. So.
This one's bright orange. Yeah, they sell these at sushi restaurants. Really expensive.
I don't know how much per pound, but
it doesn't smell very good though. Like, if you smell it, you'd be like, oh, I don't want to eat that. Like, almost no smell, I guess. A little bit. A hint.
That smells like a shoe. A little bit. Pretty good though, honestly. Like little soy sauce. I would give this a 9 out of 10. It's that good. I would say 9 out of 10. What about you?
For sure it's an acquired taste. I don't know. I'm trying to acquire it right now.
Yeah, me too, but every once in a while for dinner or lunch with some rice, well, pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Sea urchin.
Just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like butter. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, maybe that's why he likes it that much.
Yeah. All right. Well, Daniel's going to cook up an abalone now, so if you want, you can check out his channel, Philosophy Deep. Have another
perspective on this day. Abalone season goes till October, so you got another month if you want to go out and get it. And if you come across some sea urchin, now you know how to open them up, get them out. Just use your fingernails, scrape them out, a little soy sauce, wash that salt water off. You'll have yourself something good, a little treat.
In today's video, I'll be testing out life hacks and science experiments from 5 Minute Crafts Men's, including finding out if running Mountain Dew through a Brita water filter will make it clear, removing a hidden wax layer from apples, finding out if there really are random fibers in muffins, discovering a new way to open tin cans, plus more things you guys dared me to do in the comment section. In the last video, I asked you guys what is one thing you hope happens in 2019. And your comments made me feel like there was a whole lot of wishful thinking out there, and I'm happy to be part of that wishful thinking. But since you guys came up with so many comments, I thought I'd ask another question. What is one thing you hope doesn't happen in 2019? It could be anything from getting called on in math class to answer a question, or maybe you just hope they don't make another Adam Sandler movie on Netflix this year. Be creative with your answers and put whatever you can come up with in the comment section. I'll be picking 10 of my favorite to be featured in the next video. Now, let's get this thing going.
So for this next weird life hack / science experiment thing that we're going to be trying, the internet says that if you pour boiling hot water on a normal red apple that you would buy from the store, you'll actually get to see the wax melt off of it. That's something I've got to see to believe. And I got to see it on more than just a life hack channel, because to be honest, they've proven to be false on more than one occasion. But I could totally see them putting wax on apples just to keep them fresh for longer, because to be honest, apples do stay fresh for a really long time. And I don't know what to think, so that being said, we're just going to find out what happens. I've got a pot of water here, so I'm just going to boil it up and then we can get this thing going. Well, now we get to find out if this is myth or if it's real. I don't really see any wax coming off of it now. Oh my god, I'm starting to see wax! Yes, that is definitely some sort of a wax drip right there. I'm not exactly sure what all this is, but there's definitely a film on the outside of this that we have uncovered. I am both relieved and kind of horrified. It's very apparent over here. You can really see it. That is wax. This weird science experiment is not a myth. It actually works. We did uncover a whole bunch of wax on the outside of this apple. And that being said, we'll be on to the next one. Okay, so I just wanted to make you guys aware of something that started happening after we did the apple boiling water challenge, or whatever it's called. These weird specks of what looked like blood started coming out of the apple. I didn't do anything other than what was in the video to make this happen, and I have no idea why it's doing that. I mean, I really, really do not get it. I'm going to try to touch it with my fingertip just to see what happens. And look at that. It looks just like blood. That's incredible. I have no idea what that is. Look, once I smear it onto the plate, it actually has more of a pinkish color, but here on the apple, that looks just like blood. That's really, really weird. If you know why that happened, let me know in the comment section. And that being said, we'll be on to the next thing. The next weird thing that the internet has been telling you to try out is taking muffins and running them underwater, also in a strainer. And the purpose of doing this is to uncover weird fibers that are hidden within the muffin itself. On the internet, it looks like they're pulling pieces of cotton out of what was in the muffin. It's really weird. It's probably fake, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. I've got the Little Debbie mini muffins, and I've got more bakery-style normal muffins. So we're going to try them both out, see what happens. So we're going to start off with the Little Debbie mini muffins. They're really small, so we're actually probably going to start off with 2. It appears that was a bust. All I have left are these little blueberries. But we're not going to give up. I have more muffins right here. Okay, so while the last one didn't work and we found out the apples do have a secret layer of wax on them, there are no weird fibers inside of a muffin. If you take it and run it underwater, you'll just find out that it becomes a wet muffin. Now, there may be something left over after you push it through a strainer. This one had some stuff on the top of the muffin, and so that didn't make it through the strainer, but there's no weird fibers or anything. So that very well may be a lie. However, I can't say that this is a complete lie or anything, because I have no idea where those muffins came from that had the fibers in them, or if those muffins really had fibers in them at all. All I know is that these muffins didn't, and the other muffins I tried didn't. And that being said, we'll be on to the next life hack. The next weird science experiment that we're going to be testing out is finding out if a normal water purifier can actually turn Mountain Dew clear. And if that's true, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty hard to believe also, but not entirely. I actually think that there is a chance that this could happen, and if it does, then I definitely want to find out what clear Mountain Dew tastes like. Does it just taste like water, or maybe like watered down Mountain Dew? I gotta find out. So I went out and got this water purifier. It's brand new, never been used before, and a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. That being said, I'm gonna get to pouring, and we'll get this thing going.
This is going to be it for today's
I used to go out,
stream.
drink, watch TV, and eat a pizza, and wake up the next day and go back to work. But
See
as I
ya
get older,
tomorrow. Bye.